The Drive to Succeed, written and published by Sonictome. In a world brimming with possibilities, each day dawns with the potential for transformation. Yet, amidst the chaos of modern life, many find themselves standing at the crossroads of ambition and doubt. The spark of inspiration flickers, igniting dreams that shimmer just out of reach, whispering promises of greatness, yet often overshadowed by the weight of uncertainty. It is here, at this delicate intersection, that the journey toward success begins. Success is not merely a destination. It is a dynamic, evolving concept shaped by our experiences, aspirations, and inner drive. Picture a vast horizon stretching beyond the mundane, where every step taken is a brushstroke on the canvas of our lives. This canvas, however, is not painted solely with achievements and accolades, but is rich with the colors of resilience, passion, and the lessons learned along the way. As we embark on this exploration, we will delve into the core of what fuels our ambition. What if the true essence of success lies not just in the milestones we reach, but in the unwavering pursuit of our potential? What if the greatest victories come not from achieving perfection, but from embracing the journey, with all its trials and tribulations? Imagine awakening each day with a fire in your belly, a clarity of purpose that propels you forward despite the obstacles that may arise. The voices of doubt may linger, but they are drowned out by the roar of your intrinsic motivation. This energy becomes your guiding force, transforming challenges into stepping stones and fears into fuel. Through the pages that follow, we will navigate the intricate pathways of ambition, uncovering the truths that bind us to our dreams. We will confront the inner conflicts that often derail our progress, explore the dynamics of personal and shared success, and discover how to cultivate a vision so compelling that it pulls us forward, even in our darkest moments. Success is not merely an outcome. It is an intricate dance of patience and urgency, a celebration of every small step that builds momentum toward the extraordinary. Each chapter is a reflection of the human spirit's capacity to endure, adapt, and ultimately thrive. As we journey together, we will learn to harness this drive, reframe our understanding of success, and craft lives that resonate with our deepest values and passions. In this odyssey, you will encounter the power of connection, the importance of allies along the way, and the magic of redefining what it means to be successful. Each insight will be a key, unlocking new doors to self-discovery and personal fulfillment. Prepare to embark on a transformative adventure that challenges conventions, ignites your ambition, and ultimately unveils the masterpiece that is your life. Welcome to a realm where the pursuit of success becomes a vibrant, living experience, rich with possibilities waiting to be realized. Chapter 1. The Spark that Ignites Everything. There is a moment when everything changes. A flicker of insight, a rush of excitement, or a sudden recognition of potential that sets our minds alight. This is the spark, the beginning of something bigger than we could have imagined. It often comes unexpectedly, emerging from a quiet reflection, a powerful experience, or even in the middle of a seemingly ordinary day. And yet, this spark carries with it a promise, the promise of transformation. The essence of this moment is not in its intensity but in its purity. It is untouched by doubt, unhindered by fear. It is raw passion in its most unfiltered form. When this initial burst of inspiration strikes, it's not about understanding the full path ahead. It's about recognizing that there is a path worth pursuing at all. This spark, this ignition of the inner flame, is the first step toward any meaningful journey. It's where desire and vision first align. In this brief moment, our potential feels limitless, not because we have figured everything out, but because we've tapped into something deeper than mere logic, an intuitive force that urges us forward. But how do we harness this? It's not enough to merely feel inspired. Inspiration can be fleeting if not grounded in deliberate action. The key is to recognize that this initial surge of passion is a gift, but it is also a call to immediate action. The longer we wait to respond to that call, the dimmer the spark becomes. The most successful people recognize this moment and move quickly, channeling that energy into tangible steps before doubt has the chance to creep in. Acting on this spark doesn't require grand gestures or sweeping changes right away. Instead, it begins with simple, decisive moves. It could be as small as writing down a new idea, researching a new project, or contacting someone who shares a similar passion. These actions, though seemingly insignificant at the time, create momentum. They turn the fleeting energy of the spark into a continuous flame that can burn for a lifetime. What's crucial is not allowing distractions or the weight of practicality to snuff out the flame before it's fully ignited. The mind is quick to impose limits, rationalizing why an idea might not work or why the timing isn't right. But the moment you succumb to that inner voice of hesitation, the spark fades. The challenge, then, is to protect that initial surge of passion from the inevitable pull of skepticism and self-doubt. Nurturing this spark also requires embracing uncertainty. The path ahead may not be clear, but it is the willingness to step forward into the unknown that transforms inspiration into something enduring. Those who wait for perfect conditions or complete certainty before taking action never leave the starting line. The truth is, clarity often comes not at the beginning, but along the way, as each step reveals the next. And yet, one of the greatest barriers to acting on that spark is the fear of failure. This fear can extinguish even the brightest of flames if given the chance. However, it's vital to understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a necessary part of the journey. In fact, the fear of failure is often a sign that you are on the right path, that what you are pursuing is significant enough to challenge you. What separates those who succeed from those who let their sparks fizzle out is not talent or opportunity. It's the courage to keep moving forward despite fear, to look at the uncertain road ahead and trust that, with each step, the way will become clearer. It is the persistence to keep the flame alive, even when external circumstances seem unfavorable. The first spark is a beginning, but it is not an end in itself. It is the catalyst that must be followed by a disciplined commitment to keep the fire burning. This requires a deep connection to why you began in the first place. The why behind the spark is often rooted in something far more profound than surface-level desires like fame, wealth, or recognition. It is about something deeply personal, something that resonates with your core values and beliefs. To keep that spark alive, one must consistently return to this why. It's not enough to simply ride the wave of initial excitement. Excitement fades. Passion alone can burn out. But when the vision is tied to something meaningful, something that matters to you on a fundamental level, it becomes more than a fleeting moment of inspiration. It becomes a sustained source of motivation. In this way, the spark is not just a one-time event, but a reminder of what's possible. It is a seed planted deep within, growing stronger with each deliberate action, each step forward, and each moment of persistence. It is the beginning of a journey that, if nurtured, can lead to profound transformation. Chapter 2. Chasing the Unseen Horizon. The pursuit of something greater, something beyond the reach of the present moment, is what defines the human spirit. There is an undeniable pull toward the unknown, a desire to chase after that which is not yet tangible. The unseen horizon is not a fixed destination, but rather a shifting line that moves as you move, always just beyond your grasp. This is not a flaw in the journey. It is its very essence. It is the tension between where you are and where you could be that keeps you striving, pushing, evolving. At first glance, the horizon may seem impossibly distant, but that distance is part of its power. A goal too easily attained lacks the ability to inspire growth. The unseen horizon represents a vision of what could be, a future self that is better, stronger, and wiser than the one standing in the present. To chase it is to acknowledge that the path will not always be clear, but clarity comes in the pursuit, not before it. The journey toward this distant goal begins not with a detailed roadmap, but with a commitment. The horizon beckons, and the decision to chase it is made in a moment of resolve. You may not have all the answers, and the steps ahead may be obscured by fog, but you don't wait for the fog to clear. You begin walking. What matters most in this pursuit is your willingness to embrace the uncertainty. The unseen horizon isn't a fixed point in space, nor does it come with guarantees. The path toward it is dynamic, ever-changing, and often unpredictable. Those who wait for perfect conditions for the winds to shift in their favor never take the first step. They remain rooted in place, dreaming of a future they are too afraid to chase. In chasing this horizon, one must come to terms with the reality that the destination may shift as you grow. What once seemed like the pinnacle of success may, upon closer approach, reveal itself to be merely a stepping stone to something even greater. This is the paradox of the unseen horizon. While it pulls you forward, it also evolves with you, changing shape and scope as you transform. What once felt distant becomes attainable, only for the horizon to stretch further once again. This constant movement toward the horizon requires adaptability. It's not about rigidly sticking to a plan, but about adjusting course when needed while keeping the larger vision in mind. The horizon, by its nature, is fluid, and the journey toward it must be flexible. Rigidity leads to frustration when obstacles arise, but those who adapt, who are willing to take detours or even forge new paths, are the ones who eventually find themselves closer to their goals. An essential part of this journey is recognizing that the unseen horizon is not a solitary pursuit. Along the way, you will encounter others whose visions and paths may align with yours. These individuals are not obstacles but potential allies. Their insights, experiences, and perspectives can help illuminate parts of the journey that were previously hidden. While the horizon is uniquely yours, the journey does not need to be made in isolation. Yet, while others can offer guidance, it is ultimately up to you to keep moving. There will be moments of doubt, times when the horizon seems impossibly far, and the weight of the journey feels too heavy. In these moments, it's not the horizon that needs to change, but your perspective. When the goal feels unattainable, the problem is often not the goal itself, but the way you are approaching it. Adjusting your approach, breaking the larger goal into smaller, more manageable steps, can reignite your sense of purpose and make the journey feel less overwhelming. Chasing the unseen horizon also demands patience. The pull of ambition can sometimes lead to impatience, the desire to reach the goal quickly and with minimal resistance. But the unseen horizon does not respond to haste. It rewards those who are willing to take the time to grow, to learn, and to evolve along the way. The pursuit is not about instant gratification. It's about becoming the person capable of reaching that distant goal. The horizon is not merely a destination, it is the process of becoming. In this process, setbacks are inevitable. The path is rarely a straight line, and obstacles will arise that may momentarily obscure the horizon from view. But these challenges are not roadblocks. They are part of the journey. Each setback carries with it an opportunity for growth, a chance to build the resilience needed to keep moving forward. The unseen horizon is not for those who expect an easy road. It is for those who understand that adversity is the forge in which greatness is made. One of the most important realizations in this pursuit is that the horizon itself is not the ultimate reward. While the vision of that distant goal motivates and inspires, the true reward lies in the journey itself. Every step, every challenge, every moment of progress brings with it a sense of fulfillment that cannot be found at the destination alone. The unseen horizon is not about reaching an endpoint, but about continually striving, continually growing, and continually expanding your vision of what is possible. As you chase the unseen horizon, you begin to understand that it is not about achieving a final victory, but about the relentless pursuit of becoming more than you were before. The horizon exists to pull you forward, to stretch your limits, and to inspire you to see beyond what is currently visible. It is a reminder that there is always more to strive for, always another level of growth to attain. The unseen horizon is the embodiment of human potential, vast, ever-changing, and always just out of reach, but always worth chasing. Chapter 3. The Power in Every Step Forward. Momentum is an invisible force, yet its impact can be felt in every area of life. It begins with a single action, a choice to move forward, even if the step seems small or insignificant. In the beginning, it's easy to underestimate the power of these small actions, but over time, they form the foundation for something much larger. Each step forward carries the weight of potential, setting off a ripple effect that can transform your path entirely. Progress, no matter how small, builds upon itself. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. What begins as a tiny ball of effort grows larger and more powerful with every rotation. The key is understanding that it's not the size of the step that matters, but the direction and consistency. Momentum gathers strength not from giant leaps, but from a series of steady, deliberate movements in the same direction. Every step, no matter how minor it may seem, brings you closer to your goal. Even the tiniest action can alter your trajectory. What may feel insignificant today is, in fact, laying the groundwork for the future. The beauty of momentum is that it doesn't demand perfection. It only asks that you keep moving. The simple act of forward motion is enough to break through stagnation and open new possibilities. This concept may seem obvious, but it's often forgotten when faced with challenges. People tend to wait for a moment of clarity, or for circumstances to perfectly align before they take action. But those moments of perfection rarely come. Waiting for the ideal conditions only stalls momentum. Progress doesn't require everything to be perfect. It requires the courage to take the next step, even when uncertainty surrounds you. The power of each step is not just in the distance it covers, but in the commitment it represents. Each forward movement is a declaration that you are not standing still, that you are actively choosing growth over stagnation. It is through this continuous commitment to progress, however small, that real transformation occurs. The steps themselves might be tiny, but the cumulative impact over time is exponential. As momentum builds, something remarkable happens. The journey becomes easier. What once required significant effort begins to flow more naturally. You find yourself moving forward not because of sheer willpower, but because you've built a rhythm, a cadence. This rhythm becomes a source of strength, allowing you to push through challenges with greater ease. The resistance you initially felt starts to diminish, replaced by a sense of purpose and direction. There will, of course, be obstacles along the way. Some will be external, others internal. Doubt will creep in, and progress may seem slow or non-existent. In these moments, it's crucial to remember that even the smallest step counts. What matters is not how fast you move, but that you continue to move. Progress, no matter how gradual, is still progress. Each step, each decision to keep going, is a victory in itself. Momentum has another unique quality. It builds confidence. With each step forward, you prove to yourself that progress is possible, that change is within reach. This newfound confidence fuels further action, creating a positive feedback loop. The more you accomplish, the more you believe in your ability to achieve, and this belief drives you to take even bolder steps. What once felt daunting now feels achievable, simply because you've seen the power of your own momentum in action. However, momentum doesn't just happen on its own. It must be cultivated through consistent effort. It requires discipline to keep moving, especially when the results aren't immediately visible. This is where many people falter. They expect rapid progress, and when they don't see it, they lose faith in the process. But true momentum isn't about instant gratification. It's about trusting the compounding effect of steady, focused effort over time. This compounding effect is one of the most powerful forces in life. Just as interest accumulates on an investment, every action you take compounds upon the actions that came before it. Over time, what started as a small series of steps turns into significant progress. The changes may be subtle at first, almost imperceptible, but they build on one another until the transformation becomes undeniable. Momentum also has a way of attracting new opportunities. As you move forward, new paths open up that weren't visible before. This is the nature of progress. It reveals new possibilities that were hidden from view when you were standing still. By taking consistent action, you align yourself with the flow of life, and opportunities that once seemed out of reach start to come into focus. The very act of moving forward invites new experiences, new challenges, and new growth. At the heart of this process is a fundamental truth. There is power in every step forward. The journey isn't about giant leaps or overnight success. It's about the steady accumulation of small victories, each one bringing you closer to your goal. These steps, while individually small, have the potential to create extraordinary change over time. Momentum, once built, becomes a force of its own. It propels you forward, making the once impossible seem not only possible, but inevitable. You begin to realize that success is not a matter of luck or talent, but of persistence and consistent effort. Each step forward, no matter how small, is an act of faith in your own potential and in the journey itself. And as you continue to move forward, you come to understand that the real power lies not in the destination, but in the forward motion itself. Chapter 4. The Silent Battle Within. The greatest battles are often not fought in the external world, but within the confines of the mind. Ambition, while a powerful force, is never without its internal struggles. Beneath the surface of every driven individual lies a silent war, one between belief and doubt, between strength and fear. The real challenge is not merely the pursuit of goals, but the ability to confront and conquer the obstacles that arise from within. The mind is a complex landscape where confidence and uncertainty coexist. On one hand, there is the voice that urges you forward, that sees the vision clearly and pushes you toward it. On the other hand, there is the voice of doubt that whispers warnings of failure, of inadequacy, of fear. These two forces are in constant tension, and how you navigate this internal dialogue will determine the course of your ambition. Doubt often manifests in subtle ways. It's the hesitation before taking a bold step, the second-guessing of your abilities, the creeping sense that perhaps you are not as capable as you once believed. It doesn't announce itself loudly, but rather slips in quietly, eroding your confidence over time. You may not even realize it's happening until you find yourself paralyzed by indecision, unable to move forward. Yet doubt is not the enemy. It's a natural part of any ambitious journey. It arises because the stakes are high, because the path ahead is uncertain. The presence of doubt signifies that you are pushing beyond your comfort zone, reaching for something greater than what you currently possess. It is the mind's way of asking whether you are truly ready for the challenge ahead. But it is not a signal to stop. Rather, it's an invitation to dig deeper, to reaffirm your commitment to the path you've chosen. The real danger comes not from doubt itself, but from how you respond to it. Many people allow doubt to control their actions, to dictate their choices. They shrink back at the first sign of internal resistance, mistaking doubt for defeat. But those who succeed understand that doubt is merely part of the process. They learn to move forward in spite of it, to act even when their mind is telling them to hold back. They understand that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to press on regardless. Another form of internal struggle comes in the shape of self-imposed limitations. These are the invisible walls you build around yourself, often without realizing it. These walls are formed by past experiences, by failures, by the opinions of others, and by your own insecurities. They tell you what you can and cannot do, what is possible, and what is beyond your reach. These limitations are rarely rooted in reality, but in a distorted perception of yourself and your abilities. Breaking through these limitations requires a shift in perspective. It demands that you challenge the assumptions you've made about what you're capable of. It's about recognizing that the boundaries you've set for yourself are often arbitrary, shaped by fear rather than fact. Once you begin to question these limits, you'll find that they are far more flexible than you imagined. What once seemed impossible becomes merely difficult, and what was once difficult becomes achievable. The internal battle doesn't end with doubt or self-imposed limitations. Another layer of conflict comes from the pressure of expectation. Ambition brings with it the weight of potential, the knowledge that you are striving for something significant. This can be both motivating and overwhelming. The fear of falling short of your own expectations, or the expectations of others, can create a paralyzing anxiety. It's the fear of failure that keeps many from even attempting to reach their goals. But here lies a paradox. The fear of failure is often the very thing that causes it. When you are so focused on avoiding failure, you become hesitant, cautious, unwilling to take risks. You play it safe, and in doing so, you limit your potential for success. The most ambitious individuals are not those who avoid failure, but those who embrace it. They understand that failure is not the end, but a necessary part of the journey. Each failure brings with it valuable lessons, insights that cannot be gained through success alone. Mental roadblocks can take many forms. For some, it's perfectionism, the belief that unless something is done flawlessly, it's not worth doing at all. This mindset can be crippling, as it prevents progress before it even begins. Perfectionism is an illusion, a false standard that keeps you trapped in a cycle of inaction. The truth is that progress, no matter how imperfect, is always better than stagnation. The path to mastery is paved with imperfect attempts, each one bringing you closer to your goal. For others, the roadblock may be the fear of judgment, the fear of what others will think, of being criticized or ridiculed for your ambitions. This fear can be particularly insidious because it attacks the very core of who you are. It makes you question your worth, your right to pursue something greater. But the reality is that judgment, whether from others or from yourself, is inevitable. No matter what path you choose, there will always be those who disagree or disapprove. The key is not to seek approval, but to remain true to your own vision. When you are aligned with your purpose, the opinions of others lose their power over you. The internal battle is ongoing, and it requires constant vigilance. It's not something you overcome once and for all, but something you must manage throughout your journey. The mind is a powerful tool, but left unchecked, it can also be a formidable adversary. Learning to navigate this inner landscape is crucial to maintaining momentum. It's about recognizing when your mind is working against you and having the strength to push through, even when the path seems unclear. Resilience is born from this internal struggle. Each time you confront doubt, each time you challenge a limitation, each time you face your fears, you become stronger. You learn that the real battle is not with the world outside, but with the one inside. And as you master this internal world, you gain the power to shape your external reality in ways you never thought possible. Ultimately, the silent battle within is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced. It is a necessary part of the process, a crucible in which ambition is tested and refined. The more you engage with this battle, the more you will discover about yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, and your capacity for growth. This internal conflict is not a sign of failure, it is a sign that you are on the right path, pushing beyond the limits of who you once were. Chapter 5. Crafting a vision that pulls you forward. A vision is far more than a set of goals or aspirations. It is the very essence of what pulls you toward the life you are meant to live. It does not rely on external forces, deadlines, or societal expectations, but emerges from a deep, internal source of purpose. The power of a vision lies in its ability to guide you naturally and irresistibly, without the need for constant motivation or force. When crafted with clarity and rooted in a profound sense of personal meaning, a vision becomes an anchor that stabilizes you during turbulent times and a compass that points the way forward, even when the path is unclear. The most compelling visions are not born from mere ambition but from an inner calling. They are not about achieving something for the sake of recognition or success as defined by others. Instead, they are aligned with your core values, the things that matter most to you at the deepest level. A vision pulls you forward because it resonates with who you are at your essence. It feels authentic, personal, and inevitable, as if it were the natural outgrowth of your existence. This alignment gives it its magnetism, drawing you into action without the need for external motivation. External pressure may push you to perform, to reach certain milestones, or to live up to expectations, but this type of pressure is fleeting. It can propel you for a time, but it quickly fades when the pressure is removed, leaving you without direction. A vision that pulls, on the other hand, operates from a place of internal drive, sustained by a sense of purpose that does not wane. It is this inner pull that keeps you moving forward, even when the journey becomes difficult, when obstacles arise, or when progress feels slow. The process of crafting such a vision begins with introspection. You must dive deep into your own desires, separating what you truly want from what you've been told you should want. This requires peeling back layers of conditioning, societal pressures, and even your own limiting beliefs. It involves asking yourself not what you think will bring success or approval, but what will bring you a sense of fulfillment and meaning. This is not an easy task. It requires honesty and courage. You must be willing to confront uncomfortable truths about what drives you, to admit what you truly long for, even if it doesn't align with what others expect. A compelling vision isn't necessarily grand or extraordinary in the eyes of others. It doesn't have to involve fame, wealth, or external accolades. What matters is that it resonates with you, that it lights a fire within you and gives you something to move toward with passion and purpose. For one person, a compelling vision might involve creating a legacy that impacts millions. For another, it might simply be living a life of peace, joy, and meaningful relationships. Both visions are equally valid, as long as they come from a place of deep, intrinsic desire. Once this vision begins to take shape, it starts to inform every aspect of your life. It becomes the lens through which you view your decisions, your actions, and your direction. Opportunities that align with your vision become clearer, while distractions or pursuits that pull you away from it begin to lose their appeal. This clarity helps you focus your energy and resources in ways that bring you closer to what you truly want, rather than scattering them across endeavors that do not serve your deeper purpose. A powerful vision is not static. It evolves as you grow and gain new insights about yourself and the world around you. The more you act on your vision, the clearer it becomes. Each step forward reinforces your understanding of what truly matters, and as you get closer to your goals, new dimensions of the vision may emerge. What starts as a general idea of what you want can develop into something far more detailed and inspiring, revealing nuances you couldn't see at the outset. The strength of your vision lies not just in its clarity, but in its emotional resonance. A vision that pulls you forward is not merely an intellectual exercise or a logical plan for your life. It is something that stirs you on a deeply emotional level. It should evoke a sense of excitement, anticipation, and even a bit of fear. Fear in the sense that it challenges you to grow, to become more than you currently are. If your vision doesn't evoke strong emotions, it's likely not compelling enough to sustain you through the inevitable challenges and setbacks you will face. Emotion is a key driver in the pursuit of any vision. Logic and rational thinking can help you plan and execute, but emotion is what fuels persistence, resilience, and creativity. A vision that pulls you forward taps into your emotions, giving you a reason to keep going when logic might suggest otherwise. It engages not just your mind but your heart, pushing you to act even when circumstances are difficult, even when doubt or fear threatens to derail you. This emotional connection to your vision also serves as a counterbalance to the inevitable struggles you will face. The pursuit of any significant goal comes with its share of hardships, challenges, and moments of doubt. What separates those who succeed from those who falter is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of a vision strong enough to endure it. A powerful vision provides the why behind the effort, giving you the strength to push through temporary discomfort for the sake of something much greater. A vision that pulls you forward also fosters a sense of flow. When you are aligned with your vision, your actions feel more natural, more effortless. You are not constantly battling against yourself, trying to force things to happen. Instead, you find yourself in harmony with the process, guided by an inner sense of direction. This doesn't mean the path will be easy, but it means you'll feel a sense of rightness about the challenges you face. Even the hard work feels meaningful when it's in service of something you deeply care about. Moreover, a vision that pulls you forward provides a sense of fulfillment in the journey itself, not just in the attainment of the end goal. When you are truly connected to your vision, every step toward it feels rewarding. You find satisfaction in the process of becoming, in the growth that occurs as you move closer to your desired future. This is the key difference between a vision that pulls and one that pushes. A push-based vision often focuses solely on the outcome, on reaching a specific destination, which can leave you feeling empty if and when you arrive. But a pull-based vision ensures that the journey itself is rich with meaning, that each moment contributes to a sense of fulfillment and purpose. In the end, crafting a vision that pulls you forward is about connecting with your deepest desires and aligning your life with those desires. It's about creating a roadmap that not only leads you to a future you want, but makes the present more meaningful in the process. When your vision is truly aligned with who you are, it becomes a force that moves you effortlessly toward your highest potential. You no longer have to rely on external pressure or fleeting motivation, because the vision itself becomes your driving force. It pulls you, naturally and powerfully, toward the life you were meant to live. Chapter 6. The Energy Loop. Energy is the invisible force that fuels every action, decision, and thought. It is not a singular entity, but an intricate system composed of physical, emotional, and mental elements, all of which are deeply intertwined. Understanding how these energies interact is crucial to maintaining the vitality required to pursue your goals and dreams. When balanced and aligned, these energies create a loop, a continuous cycle of renewal that sustains your momentum, preventing burnout while amplifying your drive. However, when one element falters, the entire loop is disrupted, and this disharmony can quickly erode your focus, clarity, and ambition. At the foundation of the energy loop is physical vitality. This is the most tangible and measurable form of energy, yet it is often the one most taken for granted. The body is the vessel through which all other energies flow, and when physical health is neglected, it weakens the entire system. Sleep, nutrition, exercise, and rest are not optional when it comes to sustaining drive. They are the bedrock that allows you to function at your highest capacity. Without adequate physical energy, even the sharpest mind or the most positive emotional state will struggle to maintain its edge. The body's needs are not negotiable, and investing in them directly fuels your ability to keep moving forward with clarity and strength. Emotional energy, while less visible, is just as crucial. It shapes your responses, determines your resilience, and influences your capacity to navigate both success and failure. Emotions are the drivers behind every decision, and when managed well, they provide the enthusiasm and passion needed to sustain long-term endeavors. Yet, unchecked emotions, whether they are stress, anxiety, or frustration, can drain your reserves faster than any physical exertion. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing feelings but understanding them, using them as a fuel source rather than allowing them to deplete you. It is about channeling emotions into constructive action, learning to harness joy, excitement, and even fear as propellants for growth, while simultaneously avoiding emotional traps that can lead to stagnation. Mental energy is the third vital component, and it represents your ability to focus, analyze, and problem solve. It is the engine of creativity, strategy, and persistence. However, mental energy is not infinite, and just like physical energy, it requires periods of rest and renewal. The mind is often overstretched in today's world, bombarded by endless information and distractions. To maintain sharpness, you must learn the art of mental clarity, which involves setting boundaries on where and how you focus your attention. A scattered mind quickly drains itself, leaving little energy for the pursuit of meaningful goals. Cultivating the ability to focus deeply on what matters, while ignoring the noise, is a skill that directly impacts how effectively you can move through the world. The connection between these forms of energy creates the loop. Physical vitality fuels emotional well-being, which in turn sustains mental sharpness. A healthy mind helps you make better decisions about your physical habits, and a balanced emotional state keeps both the body and mind in harmony. The loop is self-sustaining when properly nurtured. For example, when you engage in regular physical activity, it boosts not only your body's energy levels, but also your emotional mood and mental clarity. Exercise, sleep, and proper nutrition are not isolated activities. They are catalysts that impact all areas of your energy system. Similarly, when you manage your emotional states, whether through meditation, meaningful relationships, or creative outlets, it reduces mental strain, allowing for more focus and productivity. But the energy loop is not impervious to disruptions. Life is full of challenges, and when stress, exhaustion, or emotional turmoil hit, they can derail the balance. Physical exhaustion can lead to irritability, impatience, or emotional withdrawal, which in turn makes it difficult to maintain mental clarity. Mental fatigue can cloud your judgment, making it harder to make decisions that benefit your physical or emotional health. This interconnectedness means that when one part of the system falters, it can have a cascading effect on all other parts. Understanding this delicate balance is key to knowing when you need to restore one type of energy in order to sustain another. Recovery, therefore, becomes an essential part of the energy loop. It is not just about resting when you are tired, but about creating routines and practices that regularly recharge all three types of energy. Physical recovery might involve more than just sleep. It could mean active recovery like stretching, yoga, or a walk in nature. Emotional recovery might come from spending time with loved ones, engaging in creative activities, or simply disconnecting from stressors that deplete you. Mental recovery, on the other hand, often requires detachment, whether through mindfulness practices, meditation, or just taking time away from the constant barrage of information to allow your mind to rest and reset. The beauty of the energy loop is that when it is functioning optimally, it becomes a force multiplier. The momentum generated by this synergy allows you to accomplish more with less effort. You are no longer constantly pushing yourself to keep going. Rather, you are carried forward by the natural flow of energy that is being renewed at every stage. When you feel physically strong, emotionally grounded, and mentally clear, you are able to tackle challenges with greater ease and navigate setbacks without losing momentum. Each step forward replenishes your reserves, rather than depleting them. Maintaining this loop requires awareness and intentionality. You must learn to listen to your body, your emotions, and your mind, identifying when one part of the loop needs attention. This awareness allows you to intervene before a breakdown occurs. When you feel mentally fatigued, it might be a signal that your physical or emotional energy is low, and addressing those areas can help restore your mental sharpness. When your emotional energy feels drained, perhaps it is time to focus on physical activity or take a mental break. Learning to read these signals and act on them is the key to sustaining long-term energy and drive. The energy loop is not static. It evolves as your needs, challenges, and goals shift over time. What worked to sustain you in one phase of life might not work in another. The key is to remain flexible, adjusting your routines and habits to meet the demands of each new chapter. As you grow and evolve, so too will the ways in which you manage your energy. This adaptability is what allows you to sustain success over the long term, ensuring that your energy loop remains a source of power and not a limitation. Chapter 7. Navigating the slumps and stumbles. Setbacks are not anomalies. They are inevitable, an integral part of any journey that aims for growth and achievement. These moments of difficulty, whether they manifest as external obstacles or internal fatigue, test not only your resolve but also your ability to remain adaptable and forward-focused. It's easy to see success as a straight line, a steady upward trajectory. But in reality, progress is often a winding road full of dips, detours, and pauses. The key is not avoiding these slumps and stumbles but learning how to navigate them with strategy, strength, and vision. When setbacks occur, the natural instinct is often to recoil, to question the path you're on, or to doubt your capacity to reach the goal. However, these moments of uncertainty are precisely when resilience must shift from being a passive quality to an active and deliberate practice. Resilience, when consciously applied, is not simply about enduring hardship or gritting your teeth through challenges. It's about recognizing adversity as part of the process and responding to it with clarity, intention, and flexibility. In many ways, the slumps are where the most profound growth happens. They force you to pause, reflect, and reassess. Instead of seeing them as failures or barriers, consider them recalibrations, moments where you're invited to refine your approach, strengthen your strategies, and deepen your resolve. Each stumble offers valuable insight into what may need adjustment. It could be a shift in mindset, a change in tactics, or a reminder to conserve energy for the long haul. The challenges provide an opportunity to learn, adapt, and evolve, ensuring that your forward momentum, though temporarily slowed, ultimately becomes more effective. A strategic response to adversity also involves recalibrating expectations. We often set timelines and goals with an unrealistic expectation of linear progression, forgetting that growth is inherently uneven. There will be periods of rapid progress followed by stretches where results seem to stagnate or even reverse. Plateaus, those moments where despite your effort, growth appears to stall, can be the most frustrating. However, they are often the periods in which the groundwork for your next leap forward is laid. Just because visible progress isn't happening doesn't mean growth has ceased. It is in these quieter times that deeper work is taking place. Skills are being honed, resilience is being tested, and character is being built. How you respond to plateaus is crucial. Rather than becoming disillusioned, take the opportunity to reassess your methods and mindsets. Sometimes these phases call for a shift in approach. Perhaps the path you've been on needs refinement, or maybe new strategies are required to push through to the next level. It could also mean that this period of slower progress is necessary for consolidation, to solidify what you've already achieved before you push forward again. Patience becomes a valuable ally in these times. Understanding that growth has its own rhythm can relieve the pressure to constantly see immediate results, allowing you to stay committed even when the pace slows. Resilience in the face of slumps also demands emotional intelligence. Fatigue, both physical and mental, often sets in during these periods, and without careful management, it can lead to burnout. The key to preventing this is recognizing the early signs and responding proactively. This might involve taking a step back to recharge, reassessing your priorities, or finding ways to reignite the passion that first fueled your ambition. The internal dialogue during these times becomes critical. Instead of allowing frustration or disappointment to dominate, shift the narrative toward one of perseverance and adaptability. The ability to reframe setbacks as temporary and necessary steps on the path to success is a powerful tool in maintaining resilience. Another critical element in navigating slumps is the development of self-discipline. When motivation wanes or external progress is slow, discipline becomes the driving force that keeps you moving. It is during these times that the habits you've cultivated come into play. Consistency, even when progress isn't immediately visible, is what ultimately leads to breakthroughs. The ability to show up day after day, regardless of how you feel or how things appear, builds a form of resilience that no external force can shake. It's about training yourself to keep moving, however slowly, because momentum, once lost, is far harder to regain than it is to maintain. Stumbles, unlike slumps, are moments of acute failure or setback. These are the points where plans fall apart, goals are missed, or unexpected obstacles arise. While slumps are gradual and often feel like being stuck, stumbles can feel like a sudden loss of control. However, the way you frame and react to these moments will determine their ultimate impact on your journey. Stumbles are not the end, but rather moments of redirection. They offer a chance to pivot, to find new paths, and to test your ability to adapt quickly and efficiently. These moments require a mindset that is open to change and flexible enough to adjust to new realities without losing sight of the larger vision. In times of stumbling, the tendency might be to focus on what went wrong, but this focus can become a trap, pulling you into a cycle of self-doubt and regret. Instead, focus on the forward movement, what can be salvaged, what lessons can be learned, and what adjustments can be made to prevent a similar stumble in the future. Every setback contains within it the seeds of a future success, but only if you are willing to shift your focus from what was lost to what can be gained. There is also power in acknowledging and accepting that setbacks are part of the process, not something to be feared or avoided. Expecting the journey to be smooth only leads to disappointment when the inevitable challenges arise. Instead, anticipate the bumps along the way and prepare yourself mentally and emotionally to navigate them. Knowing that slumps and stumbles are part of the terrain allows you to approach them with less anxiety and more confidence. You begin to see them as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, as opportunities for growth rather than threats to your progress. Resilience, therefore, is not simply about bouncing back after adversity. It is about cultivating a mindset that sees adversity as an integral part of the journey. It is about building an internal strength that allows you to keep moving forward, even when external circumstances would suggest otherwise. Navigating the slumps and stumbles with grace, patience, and persistence transforms what could be moments of defeat into powerful catalysts for future success. Each slump, each stumble, becomes not an ending, but a new beginning, a chance to refine, to grow, and to continue onward, with even greater strength and clarity. Chapter 8. Allies along the way. The journey toward success is seldom a solitary one. It is a tapestry woven from the threads of relationships, each contributing its unique color and texture to the larger picture. Allies, mentors, peers, and support systems play an instrumental role in shaping your path. These relationships not only provide encouragement and motivation, but also serve as essential resources for knowledge, feedback, and emotional sustenance. The understanding of how to cultivate and leverage these connections is critical in navigating the complexities of ambition. Mentorship stands at the forefront of these relationships. A mentor is not merely a guide, but a beacon of experience and wisdom, illuminating the way through their own successes and failures. Their insights can serve as invaluable shortcuts, helping you avoid pitfalls that they themselves have encountered. Mentors can challenge you to think differently, expand your perspectives, and push you beyond your comfort zone. The most impactful mentorship relationships are built on mutual respect and trust, creating a safe space for honest dialogue. This exchange fosters growth, as the mentor shares their journey, while encouraging you to carve out your own path. Engaging with mentors requires initiative and openness. Seek out individuals whose journeys resonate with your aspirations. This doesn't always mean looking for someone at the pinnacle of their field. Often, those who are a few steps ahead can provide the most relevant guidance. Approach potential mentors with genuine curiosity and a willingness to learn. Cultivating this relationship involves not only asking questions but also being receptive to constructive criticism and guidance. A mentor's feedback, however challenging, is a gift that can sharpen your focus and refine your strategies. Equally important are peers, those who journey alongside you. These relationships can be a source of camaraderie, encouragement, and shared experiences. Peers often understand the specific challenges you face because they are navigating similar landscapes. The support of fellow travelers fosters a sense of belonging, reminding you that you are not alone in your ambitions. Engage with peers who inspire you, who share your values, and who challenge you to elevate your game. The collaborative exchange of ideas can lead to creative breakthroughs, innovative solutions, and a broader perspective on your goals. The dynamic among peers can foster a powerful environment of accountability. When you share your ambitions and goals with those around you, it creates a network of mutual support and encouragement. Each person in this circle contributes their unique strengths, whether it's knowledge, skills, or emotional resilience. These connections can help you stay committed, even during challenging times, reminding you of your capabilities and potential. Regular check-ins, brainstorming sessions, or even informal gatherings can solidify these relationships, creating a robust support system that enhances your drive and performance. Support systems extend beyond individual relationships. They encompass the broader community and resources available to you. This could include professional organizations, workshops, online forums, or social networks focused on your area of interest. Engaging with these communities allows you to tap into a wealth of knowledge and diverse perspectives. You can share experiences, gain insights, and access opportunities that may not be available through your immediate network. These broader connections can provide a sense of belonging to something larger than yourself, fueling your passion and commitment to your goals. Additionally, it is crucial to assess the quality of your relationships. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift you, who embody the values and aspirations you strive for. The energy of those around you can significantly influence your own mindset and motivation. Conversely, relationships that drain your energy or sow seeds of doubt can hinder your progress. Be intentional about who you allow into your inner circle. It is essential to cultivate a network that inspires you, encourages your growth, and holds you accountable. Navigating the complexities of relationships requires emotional intelligence and communication skills. Developing empathy enables you to understand the perspectives of your allies better, fostering deeper connections. Listen actively and engage in meaningful conversations that go beyond surface-level exchanges. Be open to sharing your own experiences and vulnerabilities, creating a safe space for others to do the same. This reciprocal dynamic not only strengthens your relationships but also enhances the collaborative spirit that drives collective success. Investing in relationships takes time and effort, but the dividends can be transformative. Celebrate the milestones and achievements of your allies, creating an environment of mutual support and positivity. Acknowledging their successes fosters a sense of community and strengthens the bonds you share. In turn, this creates a network where everyone feels valued and motivated to pursue their goals, knowing they have a solid foundation of support. As you progress along your journey, remember that allies are not just support systems, they are catalysts for growth. Their insights, feedback, and encouragement can significantly impact your trajectory. Engage with them actively, seek their counsel, and be willing to offer your support in return. These relationships can empower you to navigate challenges with confidence and clarity, enhancing your overall performance and drive. Embrace the power of collaboration as you strive for success. Each ally brings something unique to the table, an experience, a skill, a perspective, that can enrich your journey in ways you may not anticipate. The relationships you build will not only shape your path but will also reflect the essence of your journey toward achieving your dreams. Chapter 9. Breaking Through Personal Barriers. Every individual carries within them a set of beliefs and assumptions that shape their identity and guide their actions. These beliefs often create invisible walls, self-imposed limitations that inhibit growth and hinder potential. Identifying and dismantling these barriers requires a profound level of introspection and courage, as they are frequently woven into the fabric of our self-concept and daily routines. The process of breaking through these barriers is not just about challenging external circumstances, but involves a deep exploration of internal landscapes. Often, the most significant barriers stem from fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown can become paralyzing forces that keep ambitions at bay. This fear often masquerades as rational thinking, convincing individuals that they are unprepared or unworthy of pursuing their dreams. However, it is essential to recognize that fear can be both a protector and a prison. It can alert us to genuine risks, while simultaneously constraining our willingness to take necessary leaps of faith. The first step in breaking through these barriers is to confront the fears that lie beneath the surface. Instead of allowing fear to dictate decisions, reframe it as a signal for growth. Embrace discomfort as a natural part of the journey toward achieving meaningful goals. Another significant barrier is the weight of past experiences. Often, individuals carry the scars of previous failures or disappointments, allowing these events to define their future possibilities. This narrative creates a mindset where past mistakes are seen as definitive proof of one's limitations, leading to a cycle of self-doubt and resignation. To transcend these boundaries, it is crucial to redefine the narrative surrounding these experiences. Rather than viewing failures as insurmountable obstacles, consider them stepping stones that contribute to resilience and learning. Each setback offers valuable lessons and insights that can refine future strategies. Embracing a growth mindset allows you to approach challenges with curiosity and openness rather than apprehension. Moreover, societal expectations and external pressures can create additional barriers that stifle personal ambition. Many individuals internalize the standards and judgments of others, shaping their aspirations according to what is deemed acceptable or achievable by societal norms. This external validation often leads to a life lived in pursuit of approval rather than authentic fulfillment. Recognizing the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivations is vital in breaking free from these constraints. Embrace the idea that your journey is uniquely yours, shaped by your values, passions, and desires. Prioritize what resonates deeply within you, rather than what is projected by the world around you. Challenging these self-imposed boundaries requires a willingness to step outside familiar comfort zones. Growth resides at the edge of discomfort, where the potential for transformation lies. Cultivating resilience and adaptability becomes essential as you encounter uncertainty and the unexpected. Approach challenges with an explorer's mindset, eager to discover new possibilities. Taking calculated risks not only fosters growth, but also builds confidence. Each time you venture beyond your comfort zone, you expand the horizon of what you believe is possible. Accountability can play a transformative role in dismantling personal barriers. Share your goals with trusted friends, family, or mentors who can provide encouragement and honest feedback. Their support can create a safety net that fosters courage as you confront your limitations. Engage in open dialogues about your aspirations and the barriers you face. This exchange can illuminate blind spots and reveal insights that propel you forward. Constructive criticism, delivered in a supportive context, can challenge entrenched beliefs and inspire new pathways. Moreover, self-compassion serves as a powerful tool in this process. Often, individuals are their harshest critics, reinforcing barriers with negative self-talk and unrealistic expectations. Practice kindness toward yourself as you navigate the journey of breaking through personal limitations. Recognize that setbacks are a natural part of growth, and treat yourself with the same understanding and support you would extend to a friend facing similar challenges. By cultivating self-compassion, you create an internal environment that encourages risk-taking and exploration, fostering resilience in the face of adversity. Visualization techniques can also be beneficial in dismantling personal barriers. Imagine yourself achieving your goals and navigating challenges successfully. This mental practice reinforces the belief that your aspirations are attainable and prepares you mentally for the actions required to bring them to fruition. Visualization can enhance motivation and create a sense of familiarity with success, making the prospect of pursuing ambitious goals less daunting. As you engage in this process of breaking through personal barriers, remain patient and persistent. Transformation takes time, and the journey may be fraught with challenges. Celebrate small victories along the way. Each step forward is a testament to your commitment to growth. Cultivate an awareness of your thought patterns and emotional responses, and be gentle with yourself as you confront limitations. With perseverance, the once imposing barriers will begin to dissolve, revealing a path rich with potential and possibility. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Breaking through personal barriers is not merely an act of defiance against limitations, but an affirmation of your capacity to evolve. As you dismantle these walls, you unlock new dimensions of potential and pave the way for a life defined by purpose and fulfillment. Chapter 10. Tuning into your inner engine. To truly harness the power of self-motivation, one must delve deeply into the core of their being, seeking to uncover the unique drivers that ignite passion and persistence. Understanding these personal triggers is like tuning a finely crafted instrument. Each individual possesses distinct notes that resonate with their aspirations and goals. When aligned, these notes create a harmonious drive that propels one forward, even in the face of adversity. Self-reflection is a vital practice in this journey. Carve out time to contemplate the moments when you felt the most driven. What circumstances surrounded those instances? Were there specific activities, environments, or people that inspired you? By identifying these elements, you can begin to replicate the conditions that stimulate your motivation. This requires a willingness to look inward, examining past experiences, and recognizing patterns that highlight what fuels your drive. Visualizing your goals can serve as a powerful catalyst for motivation. Picture not only the end result, but also the steps you must take to reach that destination. Create a vivid mental image of your aspirations, immersing yourself in the feelings associated with achieving them. This exercise enhances emotional investment in your goals, making the pursuit feel more tangible and attainable. When challenges arise, recalling this vision can reignite your enthusiasm and commitment. Another essential aspect of tuning into your inner engine is understanding the role of curiosity. Nurturing a sense of wonder about your pursuits can transform the journey into an exciting adventure. Instead of merely focusing on the outcomes, immerse yourself in the process. Explore new strategies, experiment with different approaches, and embrace the joy of discovery. When you approach your goals with a curious mindset, motivation flourishes, as every step becomes an opportunity for growth and learning. Establishing a routine that aligns with your personal triggers is crucial for sustaining motivation over the long term. Habits are the foundation upon which success is built. They shape daily actions and ultimately define outcomes. Identify rituals that resonate with your drive, whether it's morning meditation, daily affirmations, or dedicated time for creative expression. Consistency in these practices reinforces your commitment to your goals and cultivates a resilient mindset. Moreover, surround yourself with inspiration. The people you engage with significantly impact your motivational levels. Seek out individuals who share your ambitions, possess a similar drive, or embody qualities you aspire to emulate. Their energy can be contagious, sparking new ideas and rekindling your enthusiasm when you encounter roadblocks. Conversely, distance yourself from negative influences that drain your motivation or sow doubt. Your environment, both physical and social, plays a crucial role in nurturing your inner drive. In addition, acknowledging and celebrating small achievements is vital for maintaining motivation. Each milestone, no matter how minor, represents progress on your journey. Regularly reflecting on these accomplishments serves as a reminder of your capabilities and reinforces your commitment to your goals. Implement a reward system that aligns with your aspirations. This could range from simple treats to more significant rewards for achieving key milestones. Celebrating progress builds momentum and fosters a positive association with the efforts required to succeed. An equally important aspect of self-motivation lies in embracing the discomfort that comes with growth. It is natural to encounter challenges that evoke feelings of frustration, anxiety, or doubt. Rather than shying away from these emotions, recognize them as integral components of the journey. Acknowledge that discomfort often precedes breakthrough moments. Developing resilience in the face of adversity can cultivate a deeper understanding of your capabilities, reinforcing your belief in your ability to overcome obstacles. Establishing a clear purpose can also amplify your motivation. When your pursuits are anchored in a sense of meaning, the drive to achieve becomes more potent. Reflect on why your goals matter to you. How do they align with your values, passions, and aspirations? When you connect your objectives to a broader purpose, you create a compelling reason to persist, even when motivation wanes. This alignment empowers you to push through challenges, knowing that your efforts contribute to something larger than yourself. Journaling can be an effective tool for tuning into your inner engine. Regularly documenting your thoughts, feelings, and experiences creates a space for self-exploration and reflection. Use this practice to record insights about what motivates you, how you navigate challenges, and the strategies that yield success. Over time, this written record becomes a valuable resource for recognizing patterns and revisiting what drives you. It serves as a reminder of your journey, helping you stay connected to your motivations. Finally, embrace the fluid nature of motivation. Recognize that it is not a constant state, but rather a dynamic force that ebbs and flows. Understand that fluctuations are a natural part of any journey. When motivation dips, it does not signify failure. Instead, it invites an opportunity for recalibration. During these times, revisit your triggers and sources of inspiration. Engage in practices that reignite your passion, allowing you to re-establish a connection with your goals. By mastering the art of self-motivation and tuning into your inner engine, you equip yourself with the tools necessary to navigate the complexities of your journey. This inner alignment not only fosters a sense of agency, but also empowers you to pursue your ambitions with unwavering enthusiasm and resilience. In this state, you become the architect of your destiny, steering your life toward the horizons you envision. Chapter 11. The Dance Between Patience and Urgency. In the pursuit of our goals, we often find ourselves at a crossroads, torn between the drive to act swiftly and the wisdom of allowing time for processes to mature. This intricate dance between patience and urgency can determine the trajectory of our endeavors. Recognizing when to push forward and when to step back is essential for fostering sustainable progress. At the heart of this balance lies the understanding that not all situations demand immediate action. There are times when the most strategic move is to observe and assess, rather than rush in with haste. This requires a keen awareness of your circumstances, enabling you to discern which moments call for assertiveness and which require a more measured approach. Reflect on your goals and consider the timeline necessary for each to come to fruition. Some aspirations unfold gradually, requiring nurturing and care akin to cultivating a garden. Others may need a spark of urgency to ignite momentum and propel you into action. Cultivating patience does not imply passivity. Instead, it is about embracing a mindset that values persistence over impulsivity. This mindset acknowledges that meaningful achievements often require sustained effort and time. The road to success is rarely linear, and detours can lead to valuable insights. Allowing yourself the grace to be patient can create space for learning and growth, enabling you to develop the resilience needed to navigate the inevitable challenges that arise along the way. On the other hand, urgency is not to be dismissed. It serves as a vital catalyst that can prompt us to seize opportunities before they slip away. The key lies in harnessing that urgency effectively. Urgency should not breed anxiety. Rather, it should inspire focus and clarity of purpose. By channeling this energy into actionable steps, you can break through inertia and propel your endeavors forward. However, be cautious of the pitfalls that accompany an excessive sense of urgency. Hasty decisions made in the heat of the moment can lead to regrettable outcomes. A critical element in this dance is the ability to prioritize tasks effectively. Understanding which actions are time-sensitive and which can wait is essential for maintaining momentum. Create a hierarchy of priorities, distinguishing between urgent tasks that demand immediate attention and important long-term goals that require a more patient approach. By doing so, you can allocate your energy wisely, ensuring that you are not overwhelmed by the noise of urgent demands while neglecting the foundational work needed for sustainable success. Moreover, embracing a growth mindset can help bridge the gap between patience and urgency. Recognizing that growth is a journey allows you to appreciate the incremental steps along the way. When faced with challenges, instead of succumbing to frustration, view them as opportunities for refinement and improvement. This perspective fosters resilience as you learn to navigate setbacks with a sense of purpose and curiosity. Developing a routine can also facilitate this balance. Incorporating practices that promote mindfulness and reflection into your daily life can provide clarity amidst the chaos. Taking time each day to evaluate your progress, reassess your priorities, and determine your next steps allows you to remain grounded. This self-awareness equips you to respond thoughtfully to the demands of urgency, while honoring the necessity of patience. Additionally, understanding the rhythms of your energy can inform your decision-making process. Recognize the times of day when you are most alert and focused, versus when you tend to experience fatigue. Aligning your most urgent tasks with periods of peak energy can enhance productivity and ensure that you approach these tasks with clarity and vigor. Conversely, during lower energy periods, allow yourself the space to engage in more reflective practices or tasks that require less immediate intensity. Creating an environment that fosters both urgency and patience is also crucial. Surround yourself with inspiration, be it through books, art, or people who embody the qualities you aspire to cultivate. Engaging with content that encourages both action and reflection can reinforce your understanding of this delicate balance. Seek out individuals who exemplify a harmonious blend of patience and urgency in their own lives. Their experiences can provide valuable insights into navigating the complexities of this dance. The journey toward your aspirations is a fluid process, often characterized by unpredictability. Embracing this fluidity allows you to adapt your approach as circumstances evolve. In times of urgency, harness that energy to propel yourself forward. During periods of uncertainty or stagnation, lean into patience, trusting that growth often happens in the shadows. By developing an adaptable mindset, you become resilient, capable of flowing seamlessly between action and reflection. As you navigate the intricacies of your path, Remember that both patience and urgency serve essential roles in your growth. Recognizing their interplay allows you to cultivate a deeper understanding of your journey, enabling you to move forward with intention and grace. Ultimately, this dance enriches your experience, imbuing your pursuits with meaning and purpose, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your ambitions. Chapter 12. Achieving and Redefining Success. The concept of success is a dynamic tapestry woven from our experiences, aspirations, and values. It is essential to understand that success is not a static endpoint, but rather a fluid journey that evolves alongside our growth in changing circumstances. As we traverse our paths, the significance of our accomplishments and the meaning we derive from them can shift dramatically. Many individuals fall into the trap of viewing success through a narrow lens, often defined by societal standards or external expectations. This conventional perspective can lead to a relentless pursuit of achievements that may not resonate with our true selves. It's vital to break free from these constraints and embrace a more personal definition of success, one that aligns with our intrinsic motivations and unique journeys. To achieve this, it is important to engage in deep self-reflection. Take time to contemplate what truly matters to you, identifying the values and passions that fuel your ambitions. By diving into this introspective process, you can uncover the layers of your identity, revealing what success means to you on a profound level. Consider the experiences that have shaped your beliefs and the moments that have brought you the most fulfillment. This clarity will guide you in crafting a definition of success that is authentic and meaningful. Once you establish a personalized definition, the next step involves setting goals that reflect this understanding. Goals should not merely be milestones to check off a list, but rather stepping stones that align with your evolving sense of purpose. Embrace flexibility in your goal-setting process, allowing for adjustments as your understanding of success matures. This adaptability fosters resilience, ensuring you remain engaged even when faced with setbacks or unforeseen circumstances. Furthermore, embracing a mindset of lifelong learning is crucial for redefining success. In a world that constantly changes, the ability to adapt and grow is paramount. Seek out experiences that challenge your perspectives and expand your knowledge base. Engage with diverse ideas and people to cultivate a broader understanding of what is possible. This pursuit of knowledge will not only enrich your life, but also empower you to redefine your accomplishments in light of new insights. Success is also deeply interconnected with the impact we have on others. Consider how your actions and achievements can contribute to the well-being of those around you. Fostering relationships and supporting the growth of others can create a ripple effect, enhancing your sense of fulfillment and purpose. Engaging in meaningful connections often leads to an expanded definition of success that encompasses not only personal achievements, but also the positive influence you have on your community and the world at large. Another aspect of this journey involves recognizing the significance of setbacks and failures. Instead of viewing these experiences as hindrances, see them as valuable lessons that inform your understanding of success. Each obstacle carries the potential for growth, teaching resilience and prompting reevaluation of your goals and priorities. By reframing failures as integral parts of your journey, you cultivate a richer perspective on what it means to succeed. Moreover, consider the role of gratitude in reshaping your definition of success. Acknowledging and appreciating the progress you've made fosters a sense of fulfillment that transcends material accomplishments. By practicing gratitude, you shift your focus from what you lack to the abundance that surrounds you. This mindset can illuminate the path forward, helping you recognize the myriad forms success can take beyond traditional metrics. As you navigate this evolving landscape, surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you. Engaging with mentors, peers, and thought leaders can provide fresh perspectives and support your growth. These relationships offer valuable insights into diverse definitions of success, empowering you to expand your understanding while remaining true to your values. Lastly, remember that the journey toward success is intrinsically linked to self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate the complexities of your aspirations. Acknowledge that success may look different at various stages of your life, and allow yourself the grace to evolve alongside your circumstances. Embracing self-compassion enables you to honor your unique path without the pressure to conform to external standards. By continually redefining success, you create a roadmap that aligns with your passions, values, and the ever-changing landscape of life. This ongoing process enriches your experiences, allowing you to engage with your goals on a deeper level while remaining open to the possibilities that lie ahead. Embrace the journey, for it is within this pursuit that the true essence of success unfolds. Conclusion. As we reach the culmination of this journey, it becomes clear that success is not a static concept, but a vibrant tapestry woven from our experiences, aspirations, and the lessons we've learned along the way. Each thread represents not just our achievements, but also the challenges faced, the inner battles fought, and the triumphs achieved through resilience and determination. It is a living testament to our capacity to grow, adapt, and redefine what it means to lead a fulfilling life. Throughout this exploration, we have uncovered the transformative power of ambition, discovering how the initial spark of inspiration can evolve into a relentless drive that propels us toward our deepest desires. We've learned to embrace the journey, recognizing that each step, no matter how small, contributes to our overall progress. It is in the daily rituals, the quiet moments of reflection, and the unwavering pursuit of our goals that we find the essence of success. Navigating the ebbs and flows of ambition, we have confronted the silent battles that often arise within. We have cultivated a mindset that embraces setbacks as opportunities for growth, understanding that resilience is not merely a response to adversity, but a strategic tool that fuels our advancement. We've explored the critical role of allies and mentors, understanding that the path to success is rarely traversed alone. Connection, collaboration, and the shared wisdom of others illuminate our way, reminding us that we are part of something greater. As we embrace the delicate balance between patience and urgency, we are reminded that success is not a race but a rhythm, a dance that requires both grace and tenacity. It invites us to tune into our inner engines, harnessing our unique motivations and desires to propel ourselves forward. And as we redefine our understanding of success, we are encouraged to stay aligned with our deeper purpose, allowing our ambitions to evolve in harmony with who we are becoming. Now, as you stand at the precipice of your own potential, take with you the insights gained along this journey. Reflect on the power you hold within to create a life rich with meaning, driven by passion, and anchored in authenticity. Remember that the pursuit of success is an ongoing process, an ever-evolving adventure filled with endless possibilities. As you venture forth, may you continue to seek out the unseen horizons, embrace the silent battles, and craft visions that pull you toward greatness. Carry with you the lessons learned, the connections forged, and the unwavering belief that you have the power to shape your destiny. Your journey is just beginning, and the world awaits the unique imprint you will leave upon it. Embrace the drive within you, for it is the key to unlocking a future that is not only successful, but also deeply fulfilling.